We've got the San Antonio Spurs matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Dort got 5 points so far.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
On the wing, Fox. Inside. Wembanyama, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Castle on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark to Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Over in the corner, Williams. Holmgren the screen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Shoots it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Dort. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Thunder with the lead. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Kevin, back to you.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Outside Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. Just 2 to shoot. Knocked away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. There's 1:38 left in the first. SGA feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And it's SGA penetrating. The Spurs with the lead. Wembanyama left side. Misses off the right eye.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And it's SGA in the corner. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. For 3, Holmgren. San Antonio with the ball. Vassell right side. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Vassell's got 5 now.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Here's Barnes. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up 4. We'll get... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Fox. Hasn't made one yet. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
To the wing right side. Back to Holmgren. Count that one. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's SGA in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Fox goes in for 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Holmgren. That's another miss, number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Over in the corner, Dort. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
It's deflected. And they're running. Pull up Jay. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 7 points for Lou Dort.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Caruso. Now Hartenstein. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. .58 seconds left to play here in the half. Olynyk in the corner. Lets it go with the three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Right side, SGA. Good on the bucket. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fox. Barnes the screen. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. And it's SGA penetrating. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio trailing here. Fox deciding where to go with it. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's San Antonio now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her. One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Nobody near Barnes. Bangs home the trifecta. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Screen by Hartenstein. Outside SGA. From 13, Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 2. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Screen by Hartenstein. The kick out to Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the run. And that's good off the glass that time. SGA's got 10.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Right side, Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. San Antonio leading by 4. On the wing, Fox. He has 6. Holmgren with the steal. That drops when it comes off an assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the basket. And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
51 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Outside Fox. Screen by Olynyk. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down. Jordan with the bounce pass. Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now Fox. Good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. 4-point game. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's Vassell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Under trailing by 4. Dort with the ball. And stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Inside shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got 9 points now in just the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Back to Fox. A Thunder pull it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
First team foul.
And here is Caruso. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Vassell wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Fox with the steal. Now Castle. Barnes. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Down he goes for 3.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Holmgren fires. The response triple. Answers back.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Vassell drives in. Here's SGA. Castle pulls it down. Now Vassell knocks down the 3.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 10. Outside, Wembanyama. The 3 is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now Wembanyama. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for San Antonio.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
All right, here's Williams. And the layup is off.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And good that time.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Wembanyama throws it down. What an assist! And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and...
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Thompson with it. Was picked up by SGA.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone...
His team squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran-wrap defense played by both of these teams.
From deep, Holmgren.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dort with a steal. 3-on-3. Pass to Williams. Holmgren outside. Over Finney Smith. And it's Holmgren missing.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Durant, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Now Dort. Here's the pick. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Finney Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Finney Smith with it. He's picked up by SGA. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Thompson. And stolen by Williams. Back to Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good. This game is all even.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
The three, Smith. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Right side, Williams. Screen by Holmgren. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Daignault and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Durant. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Outside Durant. The Rockets with another miss. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Williams with the screen. 36 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Durant. To halt the run. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play. Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. The kick to Durant. Over Dort. Durant with the bucket.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with the grit and the toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back over to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. For three, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Thompson in the post. Pass to Durant. Right wing. Houston working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Houston, another three.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with a three of his own.
Outside, SGA. Left side, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise. And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Williams with it. He's got 9. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Takes a 3. Oh, denied by Durant. Over Dort. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
And they get it back. And it's Holmgren missing.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Durant. 5 to shoot. Looming large, KD.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Williams from long range. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
A nice shot by Smith.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Thunder leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Thompson. To the inside. Şengün. Yep, that one goes. Şengün's got his first basket.
Inside the paint, Şengün is a force to be reckoned with.
And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Hartenstein, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. 2-point game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution for your Thunder.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Durant. Back to Thompson. Smith outside.
Timeout.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Thunder with a lead. SGA looking around. Pass to Caruso. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Durant's got 17 points.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Holmgren. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Clock at 4. And here's Thompson for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Holmgren. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Williams from long range. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. For 3, Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For 3, and again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Here's Durant. Houston with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys?
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Finney Smith. Houston with another miss.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. To snap the cold streak. Thompson tries again. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort with a steal. Screen by Holmgren. To the middle. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City. A sizable 8.
Houston, 26.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So it's Oklahoma City now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. To the paint. Ooh, he's now